don't see how y'all think Larry Bird is better shooter than Curry though, bro. I don't see that. YouTube Wando back with the video. Hey man, how y'all feeling today, man? I'm feeling good, man. You know what I'm saying? Feeling good. But today we got some Larry Bird, man. Best Larry Bird 3-point shooting story ever told. Now, I ain't gonna lie, is Larry Bird in your top 5 3-point shooters? Y'all gotta let me know. Put it down in the comments right now. But before we get into this video, make sure y'all subscribe. Comment what y'all want to see, like the video for me. But without further ado, let's get straight into it.
Shooters in the history of the sport, not even close. Not good. He was great. He's one of the top 5 3-point shooters of all time. That's how good Bird is.
Top 5. Oh, let me see. Curry, Ray Allen, Reggie. This is no order. No order. Curry, Ray Allen, Reggie. Dang, Larry Bird might be top 5. Larry, Clay. Hey man, I don't know. There's a lot of good 3-point shooters out there. I don't know. All right, let's see what let's see.
Oh yes,
we're not
3-point shooting contest. He was phenomenal. Bird's a great shooter.
This is the face of a Larry Bird denier, because one seemingly innocuous comment about how great of a 3-point shooter Larry Bird was had him all in his feelings.
Doggy, it's just math. It's attempts, it's makes, and it's percentage. And there's no way you could ever argue Larry Bird is a top 3 3-point shooter of all time. There's plenty of people that have shot more, made more, and guess what? Made more at a higher percentage than
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Larry Bird is not top 3. Not to me, no. I'm not giving him top 3.
Larry Bird from 3. He's not one of the greatest 3-point shooters ever.
Now, as someone who claims to be a student of the game, why in the world would JJ Redick say something so idiotic? In the world,
but JJ Redick is a good 3-point shooter though. You feel me? Coming from another 3-point shooter to a, you know what I'm saying? Hey, he played the game. We didn't. We just fans, bro. So I mean, he top 400, top 500 player right there, bro. I don't know, bro. He played in the NBA in an era where, you know what I'm saying, it was actually pretty good.
Words of the great Roy Jones Jr. Y'all must have forgot. JJ Redick, this video is dedicated to you.
I lived that 80s era, and Larry Bird was one of the greatest 3-point shooters that's ever played this game. Fuck percentages. It ain't about that. It's about hitting big shots, things that he couldn't do as a player.
Wait, do y'all think that's true? I ain't gonna lie, the percentages for me, it got a big factor. It's a big factor for me. I mean, anybody can hit a big shot. Kobe has hit big shots, especially threes. So that makes him one of the best 3-point shooters. Like, I mean, it's a lot of good people that hit big shots, but if we gonna talk about the best 3-point shooters, all it has to come in and play a factor, bro. It doesn't matter, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Larry Bird hit more big 3-point shots than anyone, even to this day, and he did it in supreme fashion while trash talking every step of the way.
We're playing Phoenix, and we're way ahead, okay? When we're down in the old Saddle Dome that they had outside.
Right.
And Larry, you know, we're playing good as a team. Larry has the worst fourth quarter known to man. I mean, he's throwing the ball to the other team. I'm like, good Lord, we had like a 15-point lead. Next thing you know, we're down 2. And I'm like, oh, how in the world are we going to lose this game, man? So we have a play, out of bounds play. Larry says, I'm going to bust off the play, and I'm just going to come out, and I'm going to shoot a 3. And I'm like, no, don't do that. I'm like, let's shoot a 2, please. Go in the hole, try to get fouled. Let's just get into overtime, see if we can't win this game. So, you know, Larry not only tells me that, he walked by the bench and says, you know, typical Birdie, just real slow, fixing to bust a 3 on your guys and go home. And so he breaks the play.
Max looking, loops it to Bird, a runner.
Wait, 1 second? 1 second on the clock. I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy.
Good, and the Celtics win it. Bird hits and the Celtics win it. 103 to 101.
Damn.
Winner by Larry Bird at the buzzer.
Damn.
And he gets the ball, jumps out, busts the play, comes out, gets the ball at the slot, shoots the ball. As the ball's in the air, he kind of turns towards the Phoenix bench and yells, "Told you so!" He stops running to the locker room. And I just started laughing. I was like, oh, man. That was Birdie. And he had the confidence. Man, that dude had so much confidence. He talked to the coaches. He talked to everybody. He was talking trash all the time, man. But fun. Great competitor, man.
And what Kevin McHale failed to mention is that Larry Bird had not taken a single three-pointer that entire game.
Wait, so what? How does it make him the best 3-point shooter then? Because he made 1 3. Now I ain't gonna lie, the average they shooting about 7 to 10 threes a game. So I mean, like, let me know some in the comments. I know y'all Larry Bird fans. Y'all gonna be on his head. Oh, Larry Bird is there. But like, realistically speaking, bro, how does a big shot make you the best 3-point shooter ever?
Hey, JJ, I hope you're listening. Larry was the first player to make the three-point shot a strategic weapon. You weren't out there taking 14 or 15. He liked to use it as a dagger in the fourth quarter.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the 3-point shot was made when Larry Bird just got in the league, right? So, of course he's going to be the first person. I mean, it's obvious. That's not a good factor, though. That's not a good, like, you can't say that now. Like, it's people that's way better than him.
Nobody else used it as strategically as Larry Bird did.
Even Michael Jordan understood that shooting too many threes was not the best way to win.
Here's Jordan for 3. Yes!
Is Jordan your top 5?
When you have that mentality, as I found out in the first game, of making threes, you don't go to the hole as much. You go to the three-point line and you start sitting there waiting for someone to find you. And that's not my mentality. And I don't want to create that because it takes away from all phases of my game. My game is a fake drive to the hole, penetrate, dish off, dunk or whatever.
But for some reason,
But I ain't gonna lie, times is different now, bro. Like, somebody like Curry, he's gonna stay on that 3-point line and knock him down. Every time.
J. Redick actually thinks basketball is just a math equation, and he couldn't be more wrong. Just because 3 is more than 2 doesn't mean you should jack up a bunch of threes. Larry Bird not only was a great 3-point shooter, but he had one of the highest basketball IQs in NBA history. And even he never averaged over 4 3-point attempts per game in any season. But he shot them and made them when they truly mattered.
Wait, is this game for real? Bro, they just missed. Besides the what he talking about, bro, I'm watching the game, bro. They just missed like 12 threes in a row.
Like in this game, when the Celtics were down by 3 with 7 seconds to go, and then this happened.
Crowd is standing up. It goes now to Bird. Bird goes up top.
And a 3-point field goal for Bird. 4 seconds left. He hits it. And it's all tied up again. My goodness.
Beautiful shot.
And if you think that one-legged 3-point shot was luck, well, explain this. Because in that same game, in overtime, with 2 seconds left, and the Celtics down by 1, this happened.
Danny Ainge to inbounds for the Celtics, trailing by 1, 2 seconds left. Into Bird, he fires. Yes! And the Celtics win! Unbelievable!
Another one leg.
Bird at the buzzer!
There's something to be said for the guy who does it when you have to have it done, as opposed to those guys that can do it for the first 3 quarters. But do you see Steph Curry? Can you say he's the best shooter that we've ever seen?
Yeah.
No, I don't know about that.
Yes. Steph Curry is the best shooter, bro. Why y'all can't keep it real, bro? When we do reacts, when we do videos, we keep it real, bro. We 100%, bro. Curry, even though Curry is not you feel me? I'm not really a big fan of Curry, bro, but Curry is definitely the best shooter that we've ever seen, bro. Guaranteed. He's shooting from half court like it's a regular midi or something. Like, you feel me? He actually practicing this shot and making it in games. Like, what are you talking about? Larry Bird wasn't even thinking about doing that.
The thing is, anybody can shoot it when it's tied. It's when you're down 1 or down 2. I mean, how many guys make that shot?
True.
But since JJ Redick loves his numbers so much, let's compare prime Larry Bird's 3-point numbers with Steph Curry's 2016 unanimous MVP season. Steph Curry shot 45.4% from 3, while Larry Bird shot 42.3% from 3. Now, in a vacuum, using only this number, the unsophisticated analyst might assume that Steph Curry was a better 3-point shooter than Larry Bird, but not so fast. How about we compare each player to the three-point shooters of their own era? In 2016, the league average three-point percentage was 35.4%. This means that Steph Curry was 28% better than league average. In 1985, the league average three-point percentage was 28.2%. This means that Larry Bird was 51% better than league average. So, in reality, Larry Bird dominated the three-point line in his era even better than 2016 unanimous MVP Steph Curry.
I ain't gonna lie, honestly, I still got Curry over Larry Bird, bro. But, I mean, it is what it is, bro. I still got Curry, bro. It is what it is, bro.
But numbers don't make an argument. Their only purpose is to supplement what we already know to be true.
If the three-point shot was what it is today, back in the 80s, Bird would have scored 50 a game. He made every mid-ranger in the world, and he was a 90% free throw shooter. Outside of one jumper when he missed the Game 4 jumper against Magic, he had a broken hand. I don't recall.
And no, we ain't gonna give Larry Bird all these excuses though on why he missing threes. You feel me? That's his. He wanted to play with a broken hand. That's on him. Feel me? We can't, y'all. No, we not gonna keep saying that though. But I agree. If the 3-point shot was as popular as it is now, Larry Bird would have been averaging a lot more. Guaranteed.
Ever a big shot in a big game that he ever missed.
So, answer this question. If you need one player to hit one 3-point shot to save your life, who are you taking? Steph Curry, who lost the 3-point shooting contest 5 times to...
I'm taking Curry. I'm taking Curry over Larry Bird. It is what it is, man.
...to his peers? Or Larry Bird, who won the 3-point shooting contest back to back to back?
They're pros.
But y'all gotta understand. Hold on. Y'all gotta understand what, bro. Now they're actually practicing 3 points way more than they was in the 80s, bro. If y'all can't agree with me that, then I don't know what to tell you, bro. I ain't gonna lie, because every little argument they got, the 80s wasn't shooting threes. It was just in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't really making use of it how we should have, you know. But now they making use of it. So obviously it's better 3-point shooters than y'all think in the NBA now. So Curry actually has some competition. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't easy for him. Larry Bird, what he had? Craig Hodges. He was a great 3-point shooter too. You feel me? But bro, Curry, bro, is different with it though. He's different with it. He's different. I know, like I said before, I know y'all Larry Bird fans gonna be on my head, but I'm just keeping it real with y'all. If y'all can't keep it real, y'all some diehard Larry Bird fans, y'all can't keep it real, then shit, I don't know.
Cons back then, but to say anything disparaging about Larry Bird and his perimeter shooting and his 3-point shooting, asinine. Like JJ, he probably beat your ass in a 3-point shooting contest today.
And though it sounds like hyperbole, this is what a 60-year-old Larry Bird did at an Indiana Pacers practice.
So the whole team is just stretching, and Larry just walks on the court, grabbed the ball, and started jacking threes like, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. I'm looking at everybody. I'm like, do y'all see this right now? And he made like at least 10 in a row threes, like just in a row, and walked off and sat like he ain't do nothing, like it was regular, and folded his legs and just sitting there looking at us. I'm like, yo, this guy's nice. I'm like, man, that's a legend right there.
Speaking of shooting threes, Coach, you at the 3-point competition, walking in the locker room, who's playing? Did you really say that? Who's playing for second?
Yeah, I did. I sort of felt bad because Leon Wood never crossed the 3-point line. All he did was he always shot threes. So I thought he might be the competition. When I walked in there, he's sitting there, and I said, okay, now they're down to the nitty-gritty. Who's coming in second? You already know who's going to win this. I think they were a little nervous.
And after Larry...
I ain't gonna lie, around that time, I for sure got Larry Bird being a top 3-point shooter. He was number one. But as time progressed, bro, it's all you can't be on that number one position for so long, bro. It's bad, bro.
Bird hit 11 straight threes in this final round. He decided to hit one off the backboard just for fun.
Oh, wait a second, off the glass.
That chick's had my name on it for a week now, and I knew I was going to win this thing.
And then the walk off with your hand up. I mean, come on, coach. Come on.
You know, when you're shooting them, you don't know what the score is.
Right.
But I had a feeling by the way the crowd was going, I had to make the last one. And that one there looked perfect all the way. So if it would have bounced out, I would have felt like an idiot.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, this right here, that was sweet. I can't even hate, bro. Larry Bird is a great one, bro. I ain't gonna lie, he is, bro. And for this clip to happen, bro, it's very legendary. And I'm glad I seen it. You know what I'm saying? Changed my perspective on how you shoot. Hey.
Well, but it went in. I got lucky and got the check and went home.
Larry Bird winning the long-distance shootout for the third year in a row.
Now imagine that. Larry Bird, who didn't even see a three-point line until after he entered the NBA.
Take it in the face, then now watch him shoot it. Unbelievable. You know how far away that is?
Somehow became the greatest, most clutch three-point shooter of all time. And he...
Wait, but let's compare though. Wait, before we get into the video, let's compare. Who did Larry Bird go against in the three-point contest, bro? Only person I can really think of that was competition is Craig Hodges, bro. Versus who did Steph Curry go? Who did he go up against? Y'all let me know in the comments, bro. And tell me if it's real life competition or not, bro. Cause I don't know, bro. I don't know if that's a valid argument, bro, for the three-point contest.
He did it in the most physical era of basketball. I don't care what JJ Redick says.
Right. When I watch Steph Curry off the ball in a playoff game,
oh, he's great.
Getting grabbed and held by Marcus Smart, they're attached to him at all times.
Right.
Then when I watch Larry Bird come off a pin down and no one's within 5 feet of him and they're shooting the gap.
Bro, why y'all hating on JJ? He's speaking facts. Bro, he's speaking facts.
Telling me one is more physical than the other? You're telling me that's more physical than Steph Curry being grabbed and held for 48 minutes?
Yeah.
Well, JJ continues to embarrass his university and diminishes the worth of a Duke degree by speaking with such colossal ignorance in public, with such arrogance.
Bro, that's not, bro. He's speaking facts, bro. He's speaking. Bro, have y'all seen how Curry be getting guarded, bro? Like, no, real life, bro. Real life, bro. I don't, all y'all Larry Bird fans, bro. Let's just knock that out the window. But have y'all seen how Curry been getting guarded, bro? Bro, it's crazy how he be shooting in people's face for real.
And authority. It's idiocy that suggests that a no hand checking finesse league where people are camping out 42.5 feet from the basket is more physical than the NBA of 30. Oh my God, let's talk about 50 or 60 years ago, but even 30 years ago. When does he come up with this?
No, it's not more physical. I want to say more physical, but Curry be getting guarded too. It's definitely not more physical. I don't know where he got that from.
This defies common sense.
And Michael Cooper, who was Larry Bird's toughest defender in the 80s, took JJ Redick's comments very personally.
You know what? Watch your mouth, man, when you're talking about former players and who can do this and who can do that. Because the game changed in the 80s because it was so physical. In today's NBA, I don't know what game he's looking at. You can't touch the guy. Anytime you touch anybody, a three-point shooter, come close to them when they're landing, it's a foul. To say that Steph is getting more contact, man, that guy has no clue of how basketball was played in the 80s. And I guarantee you this, JJ Redick, if you had played in the 80s, this is Michael Cooper talking, I'd have locked your ass up. You would have got
he getting on him. Hey, I'm going to talk. You feel me? I'm going to keep it real, Michael Cooper. I don't know what you got going on, but I'm going to keep it real. You feel me? When Curry's shooting, he do that little bump. They don't be calling a foul. If anything, it would have been on Curry, bro. They don't be on that no more. But you feel me? I mean, I agree with him though. I agree with JJ Redick wouldn't be able to hang in the 80s. None of these players now would be able to hang in the 80s. But we going back to who is the best three-point shooter ever. Y'all already know my answer.
Shot off, you wouldn't have got nothing off. You had spent more time on the bench than on the floor. When I was on the floor, you couldn't have played when I was on the court.
I mean, JJ Redick to disrespect an entire generation of basketball players? What did he expect?
First of all, Redick don't know what the hell he's talking about. I'm going to
concur.
say it, right?
I agree.
He don't know what the hell he's talking about. I'm like, what basketball was you watching? To say something as idiotic as that is ridiculous.
So, Dominique, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If you ever come across a video, bro, this is a question for you, bro. Curry or Larry Bird, bro? Who do you really have, bro? Like, bro, you played in that era, bro, so you know how it worked, bro. But, bro, I don't see how y'all think Larry Bird is better shooter than Curry, though, bro. I don't see that.
And for J.J. Redick, who've played this game, I'm very disappointed that he has said something so stupid.
Now you can say something to JJ. Hey, JJ Redick, hey, he is what he is, but hey, you ain't gonna. If Curry was to say that, I ain't gonna lie. If Curry was to say that, bro, y'all would not be on his head like this at all, bro. I guarantee that.
When I hear that, and I'm like, you really don't know, do you? Yeah. We had our time. It was a great time. It's their time now.
Yes.
But don't crap on us to prove your point. Yeah, because it doesn't make sense and it's not valid. I don't hate on these guys.
You're responding right now.
Yeah.
You're not.
I don't hate on these guys. These guys are great. I just don't like to disrespect.
Yeah.
And to say that about Larry Bird, it's just a stupid comment to make.
Unfortunately, somewhere along the way, common basketball knowledge was lost. But hopefully, these Larry Bird stories enlighten you to why the world fell in love with basketball in the first place.
And this particular play down is a timeout, and they're coming down, and Larry gets me at the top of the key, and he's walking me underneath his basket. He goes, Cooper, I'm ready to wear your ass out. What? Okay, I get down to my best defensive stance. He goes down the lane. He comes off the left side, and Robert Parrish sets a pick. And we knew the play. We knew what was coming up. And Kareem was ready, and as Larry comes off the pick, shoulder to shoulder with Parrish, and I'm trailing behind him, he catches the basketball right about the elbow. And he gets the ball, and he goes up, and Kareem stops him from turning the corner. Larry catches the ball, he goes up in the air, and here I come. And I'm like, I'm getting ready to smash this shit, man. So I jump up, and I got my hand, and I don't know how Larry got this ball between Kareem and I, because Kareem had his hands up. I'm coming with my right hand, and he hit a great pass. Like I said, I don't know how he got it to him. Hits Robert Parrish, and Larry looks over his shoulder at me, and he laughs. He said, I told you, motherfucker.
Damn. Larry Bird he did what he did, man. He did what he did.
But it's also had a telling effect on Michael Cooper underneath the basket. They're wearing him out.
That's what made Larry larger than life, because if anybody in today's game, maybe Steph Curry comes off that, they force that shot up there. They try to get the shot off, but that's the difference between Larry. That play right there softens you up for the next time. Now Kareem's not going to jump out. Now Larry's wide open and shoot the ball. So I would expect former players to really understand that, but I never, ever discount another player at any decade. I hate Larry Bird, but I respect the hell out of that man. And Larry Bird was one of the greatest three-point shooters that's ever played this game. Fuck percentages. It ain't about that. It's about hitting big shots.
Man, look, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I get where both of that, I get exactly where Mike Cooper coming from, bro. And I get where JJ Redick coming from. You feel me? Like, they both got pros and cons to what they talking about. But at the same time, bro, we talking about three-point shooting here. You feel me? We not going to career. We not going, no. And maybe it shouldn't have came out JJ Redick's mouth. You feel me? It should have came out of somebody like, maybe Reggie Miller, Ray Allen, or Curry would have said something like that. Then it would have been a little different, bro. But JJ Redick not really like on that level yet, bro. He's a great three-point shooter, don't get me wrong, but not to be saying something to Larry Bird. That was crazy. I agree, that was crazy. But we going back to the best three-point shooter. Who do y'all think the best three-point shooter is? Me personally, I still got Curry, you know what I'm saying? Curry will always probably be forever the best three-point shooter now, and he's still ongoing, so hey man, y'all gotta take it for what it is, bro. Leave the past in the past, bro. Pass the torch, man. I'm here to tell y'all gotta pass the torch. It is what it is, man. But if y'all enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. Comment what y'all want to see next. And man, don't be hating, man. Don't be hating because I'm a youngin'. Don't be hating, bro, because Larry Bird is great, man. But man, we on to the next video.